Hey, Anthony,
Yeah,
what do you think about all these Trump supporters starting to say this isn't what they voted for?
I think it's the first real break we've seen in the armor of the MAGA cult, and I think it's critical that we encourage the mental dissonance they're having rather than rebuke them for it. I said in one of our previous videos that a pattern that I see with the Republican base is that when Trump does something that they disagree with, they'll complain about it for a day or two in conservative circles until Fox News or other right wing media comes along and tells them what their opinion should be, and then they change that opinion, right? I've seen it with Medicaid. I see it when their family members are deported. I even saw it when Trump deployed the National Guard to Los Angeles. As much as they really dislike Los Angeles, there was a lot of complaints in the conservative community that he was overstepping his reach and that the military should not be deployed on U.S. ground. But all of those complaints only lasted a day or two. Ever since they said that the Epstein files don't exist, that pattern has broken. They've been complaining about this for weeks in conservative communities, and it's getting worse, not better.
How is that?
Well, when we're seeing all this attention on social media for these talking heads like Andrew Schultz, Joe Rogan, and even Candace Owens to some degree backtracking on their support for Trump, it's important to remember that these people in power are most likely being disingenuous, right? They're more concerned about the fact that their base is turning against Trump, their viewers, than his actual opinions. When Trump's actual voters say that I didn't vote for this, they usually mean that, at least in the sense that they didn't understand that they were voting for this. Racism, deportations, all of that, sure, they knew what they were voting for there. But when we're talking about Medicaid changes, foreign wars, huge increases in the deficit, they didn't think that they were voting for that. And they certainly didn't think that they were voting to have a PDF file in office, and that's causing more dissonance for them than ever before, and I'll take it.
Why?
So I think it's really important to remember that MAGA, it's a populist movement at its core. Trump ran on draining the swamp and exposing corruption, and most recently on releasing these Epstein files. And a lot of the Congress members that support Trump do so because they're afraid of his base, but I bet that they would turn on him in a second if they had the chance. And if enough of Trump's base turns because of the mental dissonance that the Epstein file cover up is causing, I think we could see enough Congress members turn on Trump to impeach him. If Trump is removed from power, then the base that is supporting a lot of the old Republican guard could turn on them as well and try to get rid of these establishment Republicans, just like the left is trying to get rid of a lot of establishment Democrats to bring new, younger representatives that care more about the common person than corporate interests. We would see the whole Republican Party collapse, and we could see some real changes in the U.S. There's a lot that it would take to make that happen. It's certainly not as simple as it is to say. If we can get his base to focus on the Epstein files, focus on the dissonance that those files are causing, and by extension, other dissonance that they felt before that they've been lied to, and turn against Trump, I think we can see real change. We just have to avoid the urge to say, I told you so.